There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
You liking the new music?
I love the
new old music.
Breaking news.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, Liz Coe took a little time off.
She was tired of us.
She knew we got a computer upgrade over the weekend that's going to affect everything in the building.
Nah, it's fine. We got the world's best engineers on this thing.
We do.
Crack minds.
Absolutely.
I got zero
But
issues.
equipment has a mind of its own.
Oh, you ain't lying.
IP addresses and all that. I don't know. What does IP stand for? International Potatoes?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Is it internet? Is it protocol? I don't even know where I'm coming up.
I'll go with that.
So, okay, that to look forward to. Are you guys doing the weekend things? What are you doing?
Doing the weekend thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully a little backyard barbecue.
Really?
I already mowed the lawn, so that's taken care of. Yeah, I tried to take care of all my chores so I could just kind of take it easy and relax this weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny? Yeah, same with, I'll be outside some.
Yeah, a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Grounding.
Grounding, yes.
What is that again? What is grounding?
Well, if you do this, take an electrical voltmeter and stick one end in the ground and hold the other end of it and stand in the grass with your tennis shoes on, the voltmeter is dead. Take your tennis shoes off and stand in the ground barefooted, bing. So it's this, you have to touch the earth.
Do I have to have like an aluminum hat on when I'm doing this?
No.
Okay, it sounded like one of those kind of.
He's telling you to touch grass.
I do.
And kick rocks, Matt.
So you did right, exactly. You did that the other day, but you took your grounding to the pavement and burned your sweet little feet.
Don't do that.
We warn people about that every day. The pavement.
It's not a joke. You're right.
No joke. No, if you can't be on it barefoot, your pets can't either.
Oh my gosh! And they're not going to tell you. They're going to walk on it, and come back in licking their paws and whining. It's like,
yeah, you only find out about after. So speaking of the weather, we have all enjoyed the last couple of days. The temperature, actually, the feel-like temperature, the humidity was down. It was great. The dew points, you're like, take a break. Is that over?
That's going to be gone with the wind. But you know what? We're beyond the hottest part of the summer climatologically. That's one good thing. The second good thing in the 10-day forecast, you don't have any triple digits, so that's good. You're looking live over there over the Children's Hospital, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. A little bit of haziness, right? A little bit of smoke, and there's a little bit of green for you over there. Thank you so much for that. Temperature at 74 out your door. So far, so good. That's the low temperature. The observation showing a lot of sunshine because the satellite is pretty much clear right now. We just have a little bit of that haze, a little bit of smoke, but there isn't an air quality alert for today. Yesterday, made it all the way up to 98 degrees. We're not trying to do that again, but we'll give that number a run for its money. Matter of fact, the graph is going to show that we should make it into the mid-90s for highs today. And now we're going to start to shift a little bit our weather pattern. Remember, over the past couple of days, we've had winds out of the north. We like that. A dry, low wind, a nice, comfortable wind direction, but now that looks to change with a more easterly flow. That's going to bring a couple showers, thunderstorms our way the next few days. Certainly going to bring in the moisture, bring in the humidity, and I would say about a 10% chance in the afternoon. Most of the viewing area stays dry, but kind of that little wishy-washy forecast. Again, no air quality alert for today, which kind of surprised me because the smoke is still very much there, very much present, at least in our local atmosphere. Meanwhile, dry, stable air, that's going to be evidenced by the colors in yellow. It's still going to be there Saturday. Saturday looking good, but then on Sunday, we're going to start to see that moisture, that Gulf humidity move our way. That's what you see here in blue. Certainly that's going to pump up some numbers. It's going to pump up the dew points, the humidity, the way it feels out there, the heat index, and our chance of rain as well. We could see some of those showers and thunderstorms right now. They're hovering over the extreme eastern Gulf. They're going to migrate our way the next few days. And moving away, gone are the days with those fiery oranges, the dry, stable air. Yeah, we're bringing in that moisture even higher up in the atmosphere. So you're going to see the dew points go up. Not so much tomorrow. Saturday, nice little dip there. I think Saturday is going to feel good, but then we pump it right back up to the mid, maybe upper 70s for the dew points, and that is certainly going to pump up these numbers here, showing 103 the way it feels going in the next work week, and I think it could even be a little bit worse than that. We don't have a heat advisory for today, nothing anticipated, and the rain chances again, only 10% today. Here Saturday, that's only a 10%. Most of us stay dry. Then on Sunday in the afternoon, we'll bring in a couple scattered showers and thunderstorms. Hold on to your outdoor plans. You're still good to go, but more and more moisture as we go in the next week, and of course that's going to give us a rise in those increasing rain chances. So over the next 7 days, now Baton Rouge somewhere around a ½ inch. It looks like over the next 7 days, not a big deal. But the name of the game, the farther south you go towards the coast, those rain amounts over the next 7 days go up. It's only a 10% chance for today with a high temperature of 96. Then for tonight, your Friday outdoor evening plans looking good. A little bit milder, a little bit muggier, but it will be a dry night. Weekend forecast, Saturday looks good at 10%. Sunday, not quite, 30%, but again, it's not going to be a big deal. And then we'll start to take it up closer to about a 50% chance as we go into the midpoint of next work week. But still, no triple digits on this map over the next 10 days, which maps us just into the month of September. Yeah, we're knocking on the door of September. 7:07 out your door. Johnny A., how are the roads?
Doing pretty good this morning. Slowing coming out of Denham Springs as usual. And we can see a little slowing at the off-ramp that takes you from I-12 west over to I-10 east. And 12 will be closed on the eastbound side of the 10-12 again tonight until tomorrow morning, and maybe even again tomorrow night. Here's I-12 near the Jefferson-Drusilla overpass and all the way past that to the downtown area. Light to moderate traffic around Acadian. There's your drive times coming in from Denham, 23 minutes measured from Juban to the 10-12. So the I-12 eastbound might not be a problem for you. What might catch you as a surprise is 110 northbound all day tomorrow. Starting at 6 a.m. tomorrow until tomorrow afternoon, the right and center lanes will be closed on 110 northbound just past Florida Boulevard, all the way around Capitol Access and right past Memorial Stadium, and then it'll open back up. So be aware of that if you do have a flight out of BTR tomorrow morning or anytime tomorrow, because that'll be a daytime closure. We do this every single morning. You can depend on us to get you caught up. Things you might have missed during 9 News this morning. We do it every morning on WAFB Plus. It's 9 News Now. Matt will be right back.
Folks, welcome back to it, 7:10 your time. So let's run you through some of those headlines that Johnny was talking about. If you're traveling through Baton Rouge, specifically Sherwood Forest Boulevard, kind of between Airline Highway and Coursey today, you may see some folks on strike. AT&T union members are still on strike. This is coast to coast. You had about 100 of them. This is what you're seeing here in Baton Rouge. The union claiming that the company is negotiating not fairly with this possible new contract. They're looking for wages and health care, working conditions, that kind of thing. The company saying they are negotiating in good faith. Again, this will continue. The folks there saying they will be back out there again today. So if you happen by there, that's probably what you are seeing. Also, Act number 311, we've talked about this. It has to do with teachers and schools and things that are in work descriptions, that kind of a thing, making sure the teachers get paid if they are working outside of the normal description of their job. Well, apparently, according to some schools are now putting just everything in these work descriptions, but not increasing pay. So folks up at the legislature that passed Act 311 are having conversations about possible ways to fix this if they see some issues. We'll see what they decide to do, and we'll keep you in the know. Hey, want to make sure you know about this. Something going on later tonight honoring a life lost. Simone Millette, we've talked about her, worked in the mayor president's office. She was killed in a car crash. Oh gosh, it was last weekend. And so they're going to have a candlelight vigil in her honor. That's going on tonight. You see the location right there behind Baton Rouge City Hall, right behind where she used to work. It's 7 o'clock this evening if you'd like to get out there and be a part of that. Also want to let you know about this. Some help can be used here. A woman, see on the right side of your screen there, a woman's home just pretty much destroyed by a tree that fell on top of it. And she had to actually wiggle underneath it, get her autistic adult son out of there as well. It's not the first time they've had their house just absolutely wrecked. They flooded in 2016. She's tapped out. I mean, she's tapped out. Spent all this money on trying to get this thing fixed up, and then a a tree comes crashing through it. They could use some help. Find this story. There's a GoFundMe waiting for you right there. Any little bit, it all adds up. See what you can do there. Hey, you were just taking a look there a little bit at the Baton Rouge Police Headquarters. Chief T.J. Morris, one of the first things he said he wanted to do when he jumped into office was create a youth council. And so that's what they're doing right now, trying to get the youth involved with just talking about some of the issues that perhaps juveniles, youth, are seeing day to day. And actually, there's a deadline tonight. If you want to be a part of this, it's for 9th through 12th grade students, and they're only accepting 15, so it's kind of a select group. Jump online, figure out if you can be a part of this, have the conversation, sit at the table with law enforcement, see if you can help guide them in some of these conversations. Speaking of law enforcement, they got a big day tomorrow. It's kind of law enforcement day. Multiple law enforcement agencies, BRPD, EBRSO, State Police, the Constable's Office, they're all going to be out tomorrow. It's Hartley Vay Park. Gardier begins at 10 o'clock. Just talking with the community. They're going to have some free food out there, games, that kind of stuff. So again, that's going on tomorrow if you want to be a part of it. We've talked a lot about this. Crazily important. Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center working with Webb's Barbershop. Iconic right here, kind of just off of Government Street downtown, not too far from the station, 401 Eddie Robinson Drive. Free prostate and colorectal cancer exams. Again, that's happening. You see the dates, the times. Going on tomorrow from 9 to noon. Make sure you make your way out there and get a part of that. All right, so we've seen Matt Venezia was out talking health. He was with our good folks over there at the General talking about ways to stay healthy, talking about kids going back to school. Look, it's an absolute fungus factory. We know this. I got 3 kids. You got a daughter as well, Jared, and this is just, you get them back into the school system and then they come home, they bring everything back. How do we keep our kids as healthy as possible? Getting those vaccines, getting those, making sure they're all caught up on everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Good practices, good hygiene, keeping your hands clean as much as you can, which a lot of kids don't do, especially the young ones. And that other one, the screening you talked about at Webb's Barbershop, that's important because we talked about how people of color and minorities, I think, what was it, 1 in 6? 1 in 6 adult,
African American men.
That's a scary number.
It's huge. It's huge. So make the appointment, get checked, have the conversation.
Well, statistically, men in general don't do a lot of preventative.
Right.
We're
not as responsible as women, right?
Oh, no, y'all aren't. Responsible with them temperatures and hot again, humid again.
It's not my fault. I'm just the messenger.
Y'all be responsible.
It's Truck Month at Team Toyota, where you'll find great savings on the reliable and versatile Toyota Tacoma. Or get 1.99% financing on the new Toyota Tundra or $3,000 customer cash. Don't miss these tremendous savings during Truck Month happening now at Team Toyota.